right, I'm coming to you live from my cozy, comfy bed with a little surprise update. Um, I the lighting is terrible in here, so I apologize and please excuse the cold sore on my mouth. I've been a bit of a mess the last week. Um, so I was gonna wait till tomorrow to do this update, but I'm a little bit too excited to not share the news right now. So what led me to this change in my treatment plan is that I have been struggling a lot since with this last round of chemo. I've been having more bad days than good, and in the past 10 days or so, I've struggled with intermittent, like low grade fevers. One day I would feel good, the next day I would have like a low grade fever overnight, not sleep. And the biggest issue is when I try to take a deep breath. Like, I can breathe, my oxygen levels are good, my heart rate's good, but when I take a deep breath, my lungs hurt. Like, there's just something weird about it. So I finally went back to my oncologist yesterday and spent the day there. I had a CT scan to rule out pneumonia. They ruled out flu A, flu B, RSV, COVID. Couldn't figure out what the deal is, what's causing this lung chest pain, I guess you could call it. It's not like chest pain, but more like deep breath lung pain. So the one thing they were worried about possibly was a pulmonary embolism, but because I had already had a CT yesterday, I couldn't have a second one in the same day because of the dye they use. So they gave me an injection of a blood thinner just in case it's an embolism, but wanted me to come back this afternoon for a different type of CT scan to rule that out. So they did, and I don't have an embolism, which is great news. What they did find, and I can't even pronounce the word anyway or remember it, but it begins with an A. Basically that my lungs are inflamed. At the lower part of my lungs, they're inflamed, kind of causing them to like fold into each other a little bit, so that when I try to take a deep breath, they're not fully expanding. And because of that is why I'm having that pain, that chest pain or lung pain. It can be caused by pneumonia, which again, they're not seeing on the x-rays or the CTs, but I do still have weird fevers, so something could be going on, but chemo is a big cause of it. And so because of that, we are going to start treating that issue, and I do not have to have my 6th round of chemo, which I am still processing and still psyched about. I had this special shirt that I was going to wear on my last day, so I'm wearing it now. I'm psyched. Obviously, I've been dreading this last round because of what I've been going through this last week or 10 days or so. So when he first told me, I thought he meant he was going to bump it out, but then he clarified that, he feels very strongly that the last round is just a little bit of insurance and they need to treat this lung issue so that it doesn't get worse. So I am starting a course. I started a course of steroids tonight. I'm also on an antibiotic in case there is something bacterial going on. And then another antibiotic to help ensure that I don't develop a lung infection while I'm on the steroids, because it can make me even a little bit more compromised. So I am officially done with chemo. 5 of 6 rounds completed. I'm taking that as a win. I will still go in on Tuesday for my HER2 infusion protocol, medications to treat the HER2 receptor, and I will do that every 3 weeks for the year. So I still have a long road with that, but it is nothing like chemo. It is an hour worth of infusions. It is nowhere near the side effects. So I'm pretty freaking fired up, I'm not gonna lie. So my hair will start to grow back eventually. I held on to about 6 eyebrows on each side, so hopefully those little guys stay there and the rest of them start growing back in. So yeah, that's my update. I am going Thursday to see my plastic surgeon to really dive into what my surgery is going to look like in June and get all the nitty-gritty on that. So my next big update will be to kind of fill everybody in on that. So I know so many people have been following my chemo schedule. I get so many texts the night before and the day of chemo from everybody. So I just wanted to let you know, peace out. We are done with chemo. And I can't thank you all enough for all your love and support and prayers and text messages. It has definitely helped get me through. So that is my update. Good night.